Hey, good morning, Walker. Gonna pull some cards here. Sage myself. Sage my cards. I don't remember what sign I'm on, so I'm just gonna kind of go for it and see what happens. If anyone sees this and wants to ask a question, just come on here and ask. This is definitely a mom reading. Sorry for those ones that get super mad when I do mom readings, but okay, this is for I'm seeing a mom who forgets to feed herself, or a dad. So a mom or a dad or a teacher or something like that. You take care of others. You're very nurturing. You're very loving. I feel like you think about yourself last sometimes. I'm getting the image of making little lunches in the morning for your kids. It's like packing lunches and getting the message that you need to make one for yourself too. Like in the morning when you're getting the kids ready for school and you're getting the lunch boxes or the bento boxes or however you do it. Is that it? Yeah. You need to make yourself a lunch too. Kind of start doing that this week. It's just getting ahead of the game with your day and remembering to love yourself too. Aw, you're somebody that is going to create a beautiful environment for everyone around you. You bring flowers home. I feel like you just create a nice environment for the people around you. And it's just definitely reminding you that you can get burnt out. That if you keep going without giving yourself, and I mean like all the time, like every day you need to do something for yourself to be fed and restful. What what are you kind of missing here in the? Okay, you're really powering through a heartbreaking situation. If it's not your own heart that's broken, I feel like it could be the loss of a child or the disintegration of a soulmate relationship, something that was out of your, and that's affecting how you treat yourself. So there's anxiety here, but you're at the tail end of it. The suffering, you're at the tail end of it. And I feel like you're someone who puts on the brave face. There's something, could it be just like in your environment, like the news? You hear something happen. It's I don't want to freak you out or anything, but you're about to actually meet your soulmate. So what I'm getting is this new love is going to come in before you're over the other person. So if that's the parent of your children and you've separated, it's not like you have to wait until the heartbreak is gone from that, because I think that that's just there. Part of it is the heartbreak that your children feel. Maybe if they don't have that close relationship that you always wanted for your children, and their father, or their mother. Are y'all together or divorced, or man, if you were ever married, you were never given the respect that you deserved. So spirit's going to come in and give that to you here. I feel like you can feel something coming, right? Oh, there goes my voice. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Why? Okay, so I'm not trying to talk badly on whoever your ex is or anything, but I feel like it was just like having another kid. So now, instead of making the extra boxed lunch for the extra kid that you were married to, now you're making that, instead of making one less lunch, now you're just actually going to feed yourself. Now you get a lunch too, that sort of thing. Okay. And a new love is coming in. And it's going to be someone who is very straightforward. They're very different from you in that I think you're very intuitive and compassionate, where this person is a little more literal. How so? They say what they mean and they mean what they say, this person. So it might come off as a little brash, and you're wondering, how are the kids going to handle it? Well, I'm not saying that you should not tell your children that you're dating again, or if you meet someone, or if someone's about to come into your life and that's what you're feeling. It's the spirit of your ex that doesn't want to let you go. Might be tugging a little bit on your heartstrings there, and you're just going to have to ignore that. Just think about it this way. Instead of remembering the good times and romanticizing the past or getting stuck in any sort of nostalgic feelings, just remember that was an extra kid. They weren't any sort of a mate to you in the way that you needed. It's like you could never relax. You were always on duty. It was never a co parenting thing, even if you lived in the same house. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Or if this is still what you're in, you might fall in love with someone else before the divorce is final. Okay, so that might be a little warning there. Oh, someone said something. Hi, Karen. No kids, but I used to please all others more than myself, and no one is there for me. No one. Okay. Jealous and mean. Everyone else. Okay. Well, how about I clear this off and you ask a question that I can answer for you, Karen? What's your question? Because I think the moral of this original story was for someone who does have kids, and it's just literally that. With the breakup of this narcissistic, kind of codependent on you relationship, instead of going from making one less lunch, you make yourself a lunch. And then you've got that there in a couple hours when you're doing all the things, because burnout could come, and it's just a little way to love yourself every day. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Look forward to new love as well. The heartbreak won't last forever. I don't see a question, Karen, so let me just start pulling some cards and see what it says for you, okay? Okay, emotional regrets. Looking back and feeling loss. Stuck. Like you just existed to be used and sacrificed and then thrown away. That's all over. So that part of your life is over now. And it's actually a successful completion here. There's something really, really beautiful. Hmm. Let me pull some cards on that. Oh, wow. Someone really hung you out to dry. Someone really sacrificed your safety for their own happiness. I'm sorry to hear that, Karen. That is not okay. What to do? You're not going to want to hear this, Karen. You probably might not want to hear this, but your best bet as of right now is to enjoy the solitude that you have. The hermit is the advice there, what to do. The past is trying to keep you in the past, but you're refusing to stay there. It's like you are taking a stand by being on your own right now. That's your hero's journey. You were meant to see some people for who they really are, because if you hadn't have seen it with your own eyes, you probably wouldn't have believed it. You probably wouldn't have believed it. Oh, there's a person. Hi, Sarah. If you have a question, go on ahead and ask it below. I'm going to give the rest of this here for Karen. It's a blessing in disguise that you're alone. I feel like they knocked your teeth out, these people. You're not kidding. There was really no one for you. That is a fact. That's a fact. A fact that you needed to see, because you needed to walk away from any childish, innocent way that you saw those people around you. They were dream killers. Okay, this is who you are, Karen. Queen of Cups and the Empress. This is the queen of all queens. You're a lover, not a fighter. But the queen stands alone here. The queen doesn't have any friends. The empress doesn't have any friends. And even really, if you go back, the empress isn't married to the emperor. She births the emperors. So you might be kind of, since you don't have any children, a maternal archetype that is being attacked by a deranged sort of matrix here in the form of the people that were ready to hang you out to dry, but you needed to see that. If it was a mother, you needed to see the mother for who she was. If it was, a sibling, I'm so sorry to say, a water sign sibling, you had to see them for who they were and not blindly protect or blindly provide, even if it was just advice. So the best thing that ever happened to you is happening to you right now. And this is you saying goodbye to what that is. And now you know exactly what it looks like. And you won't let nostalgia get in the way of you making the correct decision for yourself. So you're the emperor and the empress here. You're just being asked to be the king and the queen all in one, just for a little bit longer. Okay, Karen? Yeah, you're right. No one was there for you. And that was a lesson that you learned on your hero's journey. And that's the end of that. Okay. Just before I let you go, Karen, I would say watch out for the karmic partner of an ex that is still afraid that they like you. They're taking low blow shots online. But that's over too. That's over too. It's like the second they break up, and they're about to break up, the house of cards is going to fall apart, and you're going to be able to see who exactly. If you're like, who? No, I need to know everything and everyone. You'll figure it out. But in the meantime, just enjoy this peace that you deserve. They don't deserve it. You deserve it. You get it. Okay, so a happy home is here, even if you're all alone. Okay. Good luck to you, Karen. I really feel for you there. Okay, what's Sarah say? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, ask about your person. His emotions towards you? You spent time together today? Okay, let me get a different deck here. Where's the light seers? Oh, over here. Okay. Is there any chance that you're overthinking something here, Sarah? I think you're way more stressed out about this relationship than they are. I think they're like everything's good, everything's fine. I'm excited. I'm looking they really look forward to seeing you. They love your energy. They think that you're beautiful. Look, this is one of my favorite cards. Look at the light in her hand. She's magical. He thinks you're magical. He really, really looks forward to the time with you. But I'm curious about this. This is kind of how you're feeling right now. Are you doing all right in it? Are you doing okay in this relationship? Are you feeling positive towards it and everything? Do you tend to maybe overthink every little detail of what someone says or look on their face or anything like that? Because hold on. You don't have to say anything. If you don't want to say anything, you don't have to say anything. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Oh, that explains that. Okay. See, look, it's really easy to focus on this part of the card here, and I'm going to see these as hopes and fears that bind you. I feel like these are not the birds that you placed there. Someone else from your past placed those birds there as intrusive thoughts. Okay, but you're actually down here. This isn't you. This is you. And I feel like just maybe to remind you, your intrusive thoughts are not your thoughts. Okay, your intrusive thoughts are not your thoughts. And the sky is the limit for you, just in general. Let me pull on that a little bit here. Oh, okay. The intrusive thoughts, and it's not anything that you should be judgmental on yourself about because remember, you're overthinking everything already, right? Oh, don't want to bother. You're not bothering me. I'm on here because I have literally nothing to do today. I did everything I needed to do. I got nothing to do, Sarah. Like, please feel free. No, don't apologize for anything. Um, what I'm going to say here is that you're afraid that this is going to hurt you, that this is too good to be true, but there's a part of you that's really excited about it too, that looks forward to being with them too, right? It's almost like you're afraid to have hope. You felt something and you're excited about it, and then you're like, "Oh no, wait, I can't have hope because this is just going to be another um addiction for me." Or I'm not saying that you have an addiction issue, but if you've been hurt in the past, you can be addicted to what was shown to you as love but was not really love as a child. Something like that. Your mind gets away with you here because I feel like you really feel something for this person. He's sweet. Yeah, I think so. I don't think this is um I don't think that the things that you're worried about and stressed out are necessarily coming from you or your intuition, if that makes sense. You're afraid of you're afraid of falling in love before you know who someone really is. So you're wondering who this person really is behind the mask. But there isn't really a mask, but I'm going to pull on him because I think I got the okay here. I think this is the kind of person that's going to be like, "Here's my phone, go through it," you know? Hold on. What do they want you to know? Okay, what's going on? What's their deepest, darkest secrets? Just kidding. I don't know if that's ethical. Let's see what I'm allowed to get out of this with all due respect to this person and their spirit and their privacy. It's like, what do they want you to know? What do they want you, what don't they want you to know? What are they? Aw. So they're afraid that you're going to break up with them. They don't necessarily understand why, but there's a kind of innocent compassion that they have for you where they understand that something that you didn't come from a good home life. Should I say that? Or that you did not have what you deserved in life from your parents or your family. And they're not going to try and talk to you about it or anything. They just kind of feel helpless in that, but they're willing to be there for you. They want to be there for you, but they don't want to mess it up and they don't want to overstep their bounds. But what they really have in mind for you, it's really beautiful here. I just think that this is a really good person. The Fool, the Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Like they want to marry you, you know? They want a commitment with you. They want they wish that you would take a leap of faith with them. It's like they want to give you everything that you never had. They don't necessarily feel like they have the money to do that right now though. Um but I does that even matter to you? No. No. I feel like whatever they are is enough for you. So, to be proactive about kind of getting away from the intrusive thoughts without having to talk about your past here, because they probably don't know how to approach that either. They just love you and they love to see you smile. They're gonna do whatever they can do to make you smile here, and their riches or not having riches doesn't seem to matter to you. It's the happiness there. It's the loyalty, right? I mean, it's good to have, you know, a foundation there where you can actually build a life together. But I think that they're in their head about not having enough money, and you're in your head about them not being who they are presenting themselves to be. You guys are cute. And you're both enough and you have enough, and you both love each other in the same innocent way. You just came from different worlds and you communicate differently. But you want to give to them and they want to give to you. And that's what I got for you, Sarah. So I think that you should go on ahead and trust this person, right? For right now, yeah, right? Yeah. Aw. Knight of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. These are all the cards I want to see. If I were you, these are all the cards that I would want to see here. Okay. They're genuine. Absolutely genuine. You're very welcome, Sarah. Good luck to you. I can't wait to hear about your wedding. You know, this is generational wealth. So the sum is greater than its parts here. You two together, it's a dynamic duo. So it might feel intense and it might change your life, but it's for the better. They see you as kind of the light in their life right now, and I think that's really beautiful. All right, Sarah, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for coming to my little pop up here, and I'll see you for the next one, okay? Give him a present. Are you still there, Sarah? Give him a present. What? Apologize to them for maybe. What a sparkle. hole beneath sereneness. Hmm. I'm not saying you did, but if there's any way that you wanted to pick a fight to push him away and he sensed something in that, I think he's self-aware enough to know exactly what was going on there. So if there's anything that you kind of feel a little guilty about, maybe you shouldn't have said that, or it was something that kind of made him go from smiling to not smiling. Just say, "I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I really care about you, and I love being around you." It's just something like that. That's the present that they could really appreciate right now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.